Other guys, someone emailed me asking about how to add a number of pictures into a form, moving them and render them as one big picture. So in this video I'm gonna show you how you could do that, and this is only the basic steps. You need to improve that yourself. So I'm gonna run the program. So what we have here is this form, and this is the picture area. All you have to do is click here on add picture, and then you could go to the pictures folder here, and you can click on the image to move it. Add another one. This is the jellyfish. Add another one. Tulips. Okay, so we have these, and as you can see, we can move them. And what are we gonna do now is click here on render image. We can go to the desktop and say test, save, and now we could okay, we could go to the desktop, double click here, and we can see the image. Okay, so it's now saved as BMP file. So the code is actually very simple. Let's go to the code and see how it works. So first thing you need to do is this. You need to handle 3 important events in order to be able to change the location of each image. Each image is usually stored inside a picture box in order for it to be rendered on your form. And here the code first is being used to open a dialog, which is this part. Second, you are gonna load the image into the picture box, and then we are changing the parent container. In this case it's the panel. We want it to be the panel. And finally we are displaying and changing the size of the picture box to make it appropriate in our case. Now as for the last 3 lines here, which is add handler, these are being needed because the control event cannot be assigned at design time, because we don't know how many picture boxes we are gonna add, and these picture boxes have not been created yet. Because of that, you need to bind the event handler to the control at runtime, and this is how you do it. You say add handler, the name of the control, dot the event name, followed by a pointer to the function. In this case it's address of picture box 1, mouse down, etc., mouse up, and mouse move. So we have these 3 events. So what happens when you say mouse down? All you have to do is change a property called the tag in this case, and the tag could contain any value, but in this case we are using it in order to identify the key press on that control. So when a mouse down event happens, we are changing the tag. In this case this is like a flag. This works like a flag that will tell us that the control needs to change its location. So what happens when you move the mouse? Well, you check the tag again. So if the tag has the value of a true, this means you need to change the location of the control. Otherwise this code will not get executed, nothing will happen. Finally, when the mouse is released, you just change this flag to false, which means don't move the control anymore if the mouse is moving. Okay, and this is pretty much the code that's being used to change the location of the controls. The next step is generating the image. There are many ways to generate the image, but this is the simplest one, probably. So here I am defining a BMP file, a BMP image, okay, and setting its width and height to be equal to the panel itself, and then I'm using the draw to bitmap method. I'm passing the bitmap here in order for the panel for the function or the procedure to render the image into, and then defining the rectangle of the panel. Final step is to choose a file name, and finally you just use the save button, the save method of the bitmap in order to save that the bitmap into the hard disk. So, hope you'll find this useful. If you have other questions, send them to notes@mkdicehub.com. Thanks and have a nice day.